Skinny girls weak, them hoes don't compare. Junk in the trunk looking like 2 pairs. Woo, got me hotter than a sauna. Ass so fat, make me wanna thank your mama. Ass so fat, I think I need a lap dance. Ass so fat, about to pop out of them pants.
Hey you guys, I'm coming today with my updated brow routine. You guys are always asking me about these eyebrows, like all the time, practically in every single video. You guys are asking me about these eyebrows. So if you want to see what I've been using lately to get these bomb eyebrows, stay tuned. We live, baby. So, oh god, you guys are seeing me like totally raw. Like my face is just clean, nothing on my face. Like I have nothing on my face but a little bit of moisturizer. So first thing I do before my brows is I try to get my face together. So I'm gonna use a little bit of lip balm. This is just some EOS lip balm. This is the coconut raspberry one. Try to get these lips together. Because of course, you know, skincare and all that kind of stuff is the first step. And then, of course, as you can see, I have dark under eyes. So I'm going in with this Lancome, the Visionary U Ion Correction. This is how the container looks. Can you see that? Yeah, that's how the box looks. And this is how the container looks. Is it focus? Focus. Let's see. So what this is like a under eye dark circle, dark spot kind of corrector. It came in a kit that I had got from Lancome. So it came with this, the balm, and it came with an orange corrector. I'm going to be using the orange corrector for my makeup. So, you know, I'm just going to put that down for right now. But I am going to prep my under eyes with some of this, the under eye balm or dark circle balm. You don't have to use this necessarily for just your under eyes. So, you know. I'm gonna prep my under eye with this. Hopefully this won't like distract you while I'm doing my eyebrows, so I may just zoom in. But I'm just gonna prep my under eyes with this. And I have some hyperpigmentation right here, not on this side, you know. So I'm just gonna hit it up and get my skin together, you know, before I do my eyebrows. This feels so nice and velvety. I love this. This is the Lancome Visionary U Ion Correction. So far so good. It feels really, really nice on the skin. Okay, so my under eyes are prepped. Now let's get into these brows. So first of all, of course, you want to make sure your eyebrows are plucked according to its shape. I actually plucked my eyebrows last night, so I don't really have to pluck them. Here is what they look close up. So you can really see the shape of my eyebrows. My number one pet peeve is when people like overdraw their eyebrows. My eyebrows may look a little thick sometimes. That's only because the front part of my eyebrows is kind of thick. So I always go with the natural shape of my eyebrows. So if your eyebrows stop right here, don't do your eyebrows all the way up there. Like, don't do that. I hate when girls do their eyebrows and you can like totally see what part is makeup and what part is their eyebrows. Like, no. Do your eyebrows according to the shape of your eyebrows. And that's what makes it just super easy and just no fail. Like, don't overdraw your eyebrows. I mean, unless of course your eyebrows is like damaged, you overpluck them, they don't grow back right, and they're just like totally weird. But even in that case, try to make them grow, you know, towards the natural shape of your eyebrows. Don't overdraw your eyebrows. If your eyebrows is really thick, it should be only because your natural eyebrows is like thick and wide. But anyway, rant over. Let's get into these brows. So the first product I'm going to be using is the NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso. Yes, I am a NYX eyebrow gel girl. For years, I used this, the Anastasia Dip Brow and Dark Brown. But you guys, this NYX eyebrow gel right here is a fraction of the price. It's only, I think this is like less than $5, and it works so good. Like literally your eyebrows are waterproof and they don't go anywhere. Like I could wash my face sometimes, like even sometimes when I wash my face, I really have to like scrub it and use a scrubber or use my my machine and all that to even get this stuff off. This right here is almost kind of like latex. Like the way it leaves your eyebrows is ridiculous. So the first thing I'm going in with is the NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso. So I think I'm pretty close to the camera, but you know what? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you guys can get real up close to these eyebrows. So come on, come on, come here. Okay, are you here? Are you right here? Can you see? Can you see me? Okay. Okay. So you guys should be nice and up close to my eyebrows. Now this is the kind of brush that I use to do my eyebrows with. I know a lot of products you get, well some of them, because the Dip Brow doesn't come with a brush, but this is the kind of brush I use. This is a short, dense haired brush, and yeah, I think this might originally be for eyebrows or maybe shadow definition, I don't know. But this is my eyebrow brush. So you see how nice and long it is? Do you see how small and dense these bristles are on the brush? This is what I'm gonna use. I have my brow gel here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze some out. Now the NYX brow gel is thick, so if it's like kind of cold and not warm, you're gonna have to sometimes really squeeze this stuff out to get it out. See how it's like coming out slowly? Because that's how thick this is. This eyebrow gel is almost kind of like liquid latex, believe me. If you haven't tried this, yo, this is the best bang for your buck that works. I mean, I've used the Anastasia Dip Brow for years. Like, as you can see, look how much is gone. I totally hit pan on this, so you know I know what I'm talking about with the Dip Brow. The Dip Brow is definitely a good product as well. I never use the Brow Wiz because I don't use pencils for my eyebrows. But this is my go-to. And it's so inexpensive that you could just buy like 2 or 3 for the price of one of these Dip Brows. And it works super good. Totally waterproof. And if you're the kind of girl that, you know, sometimes you may not want to wash off your eyebrows. You just want to wash your face around it. This is the product for you. So anyway, I'm just putting some product on my brush, not too much because I always start my eyebrows on the tail. So I'm gonna put a little bit of product on my brush. And now finally, let's get into these brows, right? And I went about 2 or 3 tangents already. So I have my mirror here. If you see me looking down, that's only because I'm looking at my mirror. So let's make sure you can see me too. Alright, so first what I'm going to start off with is the tail. I do eat, like, if you was to run up on me doing my eyebrows in the middle of it, you'd be like, what the hell is she doing? But you guys always say you love my eyebrows, so this is what I do. It may look crazy while you're doing it, but the end results are all worth it, trust me. So I have the product on my brush. I'm going to do my tails. Do you see how my eyebrows are shaped? How they're thick here, then they're thin here. That is the tail of your eyebrow. So what you want to do is you want to start that first line on the tail of your eyebrow, working with the natural shape of your brow. Remember I said natural shapes, you don't want to draw. So do you see how I put this line here, but it's going with the natural tail of my eyebrow? Do you see what I'm talking about? You guys get what I'm saying, right? So, I have that natural tail there. Now I'm going to get a little bit more product on my brush. I'm going to do the other side. I don't know why I do both sides at the same time, but that's just what I do. So, I'm really showing you guys my routine, what I really do. So, here is the other side. Look at that. With the natural shape of my eyebrows. See? See that? Now we're gonna work on connecting all of that together. I'm gonna get a little bit more product on my brush. You notice I'm just adding a little bit as I go. I'm not just heaping on a lot of product, because if you put too much product on your eyebrows, you might get that like shiny, waxy look, and that's whack. You don't want that. You want your eyebrows to mimic like natural hair as much as possible. So I'm super close. You guys should be able to see me nice and close. Now look. Now I'm just going with the natural shape of my eyebrows and filling them in. See that? When you're working here in the middle, and here is where you can put like a little bit more product than you would on the tail. So let's just work and fill these in. I'm sorry if I'm looking down a little bit, but I'm at my vanity and I have to look into this handheld mirror because the camera is blocking my vanity mirror. So do you see what I'm doing? You see how I'm just working with the natural shape of my brows? Now when you get to the front of your brows, you do not want to add a bunch of product. And you definitely don't want to add a bunch of product right here. Like this top part. No, because you want to feather that out. So. They look kind of Sharpie-ish. But of course, you know, I'm going to, you know, get it together. So when I get to this part of the brow, this one I go back and work on the other side. You hear my cat, y'all? I hope y'all don't hear Ronnie snoring. It's like the middle of the night right now, you guys. And Ronnie is in there sleeping and snoring. I hope y'all can't hear him snoring in the video. That'll be kind of whack. My eyebrows look kind of like dark and harsh on the video, but in real life is pretty natural. If you make any mistake with the lines, of course you can always come back and fix it with concealer. You know, it's not a big deal. So don't go crazy over your eyebrows. I look crazy. You want to be nice and gentle when you do this part of your eyebrows. That looks pretty good. Let me finish up the other side. I have a little bit too much product on this brush. I'm gonna wipe some off. Because, you know, you gotta be careful with the front of these brows because you don't want to have the sharpie brows. That is a no-no. Now you just want to, you know, go back and forth and just make sure it's all even. It literally takes me like half an hour to do my eyebrows. So, of course, people can have nice brows and take longer or shorter. I don't know why it takes me that long, but it does. I just try to be meticulous because I love bold brows. So, you know, I spend a lot of time on these eyebrows, as you can see. How long are we in already? What? Who we at, like 15 minutes almost? Jeez. I'm gonna have to, you know, speed this up. Okay, so that's it for the NYX brow gel. This is like the first stage of my eyebrows, how they look, you know, before I do all the stuff I do to it. You know what I mean? So next what we're gonna do is we're going to go in with some brow powder. This is just a brow powder that I found, I think at like a local beauty supply store. This is how it looks. One side is like a dark brunette brown, and then there's a black right here. I'm going to be using this side right here, the brown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these eyebrows with a little bit of brow powder. I got into the habit of doing that from the Anastasia, but with the NYX you don't really need to do that. But when you do set it with brow powder, like, your eyebrows ain't going nowhere, honey. And it's about to start getting warm, so you guys set your brows with a little bit of brow powder and they will stay on all day long. Even when you sweat, like when I sweat, my like sweat bubbles, like beads up outside of it. It's crazy. These brows don't go anywhere until I agitate them with like a lot of soap. So I'm going to set these brows with a little bit of powder. When I get to like the front part, I don't put more powder. I just pretty much use what's on my brush. Okay. My eyebrows look super dark on camera, but I promise you they're not. They're pretty brown. I don't know, it's the light or whatever, but my eyebrows are not black. So So this is the shape that works with me for my eyebrows. Of course, you could play around with it and get the shape, but you want to stay with the rule, you know, right here, the side of your nose should where we start, and then right here to the corner of your eye is where it should stop. So as you can see, you know, I'm pretty much in the right dimensions. So I have pretty wide eyes. So okay, I set my eyebrows with the brow powder. Now let's cut it out. You need to cut it. You need to cut it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. But anyway, these eyebrows look pretty good so far. That's my Snapchat. You guys don't forget to follow me on Snapchat. If you guys don't see I'm posting, I put like my whole life on Snapchat pretty much. So if you guys are missing me and I'm not doing no videos, go on Snapchat and you'll see what I'm doing. Look at my phone case, y'all. Is this not popping? Yo, my phone case is popping, y'all. Oh, it kind of matches my background. Y'all see that? Oh, I'm about to put y'all on Snapchat. Hey, Snapchat family, we live. I'm finally filming a makeup tutorial. You guys see me at my vanity. Y'all see the camera. Y'all know what it is. Look. It's going down. Hey, Snapchat family, we live. I'm finally filming a makeup tutorial. You guys see me at my vanity. Y'all see the camera. Y'all know what it is. Look. It's going down. I'm so hood. Anyway. Y'all already know that. So who sent me a message? I'm sure it's one of my boos. Who is this? Oh, this is Callie Star. She said, I received the bag of goodies. Thank you so much. I was real excited about the eyelashes. Thank you again. You're welcome, Callie Star. She won one of my giveaways when I was doing the giveaway month. And she just got her package. So yeah, as you guys could see, you see? She's telling me thank you. She received her goodies, her giveaway. So you're welcome, girl. You're on my Snapchat. Let me tell her she's on my Snapchat. I'm telling her I'm filming right now. I'm putting this in my video. Alrighty. Okay, so we got the brows done. Now what we about to do is we about to cut it with some concealer. Yeah, yo, I don't know why I'm hyped. Yo, it's been mad long since I filmed videos for y'all. Like, I don't know why I'm so hyped, but I'm just hyped. So we just gonna roll with it. Keep this energy up to one thing, right? Okay, concealer, right? Concealer. Okay, so you guys know the concealer that I love to use to do my brows are the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealers. These look messy because this is actually what I use. I'm not one of those YouTubers, but I'll tell you, this is what I use. But then when you look at it, the like container, the product is like brand new. So you're like, bitch, you was not using that. That's brand new. Where's the stuff you've been using it? Why it don't look like it's nothing missing from it? No. This is what I use every day. Look at it, y'all. Ain't no shame in my game. Look how it looks. This is what I really use, hunty. Yes, this is what I really use. As you can see, I used the first one. Alright, so pretty much this one is the medium palette from e.l.f. This is what I use under my brows. Any one of these shades under my brows are pretty much okay. This one, the first one, is the one I use. That first color right there is the one that's closely matched to my skin tone, because of course you don't want the halo brows. So I use this first color on the top of my eyebrows, any one of these on the bottom. Pretty cut and dry, right? So to cut out my eyebrows, I like to use a angled synthetic brush. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. This is how the brush looks. I'm just gonna cut it. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of product and start to carve out these eyebrows. So, you know, if you made a mistake, you use the concealer to fix it. If not, then you just pretty much outline it so you can get that nice crisp eyebrow. You want crispy brows. Let me make this somewhere where it's easily accessible for me. Okay. Can you see me good? Yeah, y'all can see me. So we're gonna start cutting out these brows. It doesn't have to be rocket science, y'all. If y'all make a mistake, go back in with the brow powder, fix it with the concealer. Like, it's not that serious. That looks pretty good. Now let's work on the other side. I'm mad quiet. Stuff gets serious when you're doing these eyebrows, honey. I'm trying to catch these corners. So that looks pretty good. What I would do is I would thin it out a little bit right here. You know, try to make them as even as possible. That looks good. Now we're going to go into the dark palette and clean up the top. Yes. I don't know why, but I always do like 3/4 of the first one, then I do the other one 3/4. I don't know why I have this like weird eyebrow ritual, but I mean, if it works, right? If it works. Smokey, what are you doing? No, Papa, put that down. like my tails pretty sharp, so right here I'm gonna make sure I come down, get that nice sharp tail, clean it up right there so it's not super long. You see how when I did my eyebrows, I just pretty much followed my natural shape, you know what I mean? So when you look at my eyebrows, you don't see like a space like where it's makeup on the brow part, like where the hairs of my brows are. That's just a little pet peeve for me, of mine. You know, if that's what you like, then, you know, do you, boo, but I'm just not with that. I hope y'all can't hear Ronnie snoring in the background. Oh, was I just off camera? Alright, I'm gonna stop messing with my brows. I think this looks okay. So, we're just gonna, blend that in. That should be better, right? So now I'm going to blend this out. So blend this out, I use a fluffy kind of brush. It's kind of stiff and densely packed, but you see how it is. It's like different from the other ones. That's what I'm going to use to blend this out. Don't worry if you have that little halo right here. Of course, I'm going to go over this with my foundation, so it will all be seamless. Be careful when you don't want to mess up your brows, so be careful. So that looks pretty good. So to get that feathered out effect in the front, what I do is I take the same brush that I just blended out with, and I blend the opposite direction. So I blend like towards my nose on both sides. So look, I'll come a little bit closer. It's gonna give you like a slight unibrow, but it all works out. Look. Look at that. That's how you get that gradient front. See that? That's how you know when your eyebrows are pretty even too. You see, I have like a unibrow right now. I look crazy, right? So now, what I do is, I take a fluffy brush. I'm going to spray with a little bit of setting spray. And then I'm going to go and blend this out. And then dab right here in the front. That's how you get that natural hair look. See? I'm just going to dab right there in the front. Of course, I'm going to go over this with foundation. But you get the idea. Do you see? You see that? See? See how it's like natural looking like hair? That's all from the brush strokes. That's how I do my eyebrows. So, let's pull this look together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this brow routine. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to do you, boo. Bye, guys.
Fly the bit from the tropic and litty again. All of my partners is poppin', you know that we litty, yeah.